Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're excited. I will not be showing you guys how to do this makeup look, but this one is going to be out soon. Please stay tuned for Sunday for this makeup look. But today I technically made a blunder when I did this makeup look. I was trying to recreate the Tomato Girl makeup, which I did recreate and you guys probably saw like last Wednesday. And this was my first attempt of trying to do the tomato makeup, but I feel like it just all went wrong with the overall look. The lenses were wrong. I forgot to put on fake eyelashes, and then I styled my hair differently, and I feel like that completely changed the vibe of the look. So I had to recreate it. However, I did film and edit this entire video, and I was like, I need some way to put out this next message I'm going to show you, so I might as well as upload this video of this really pretty look I've already done. And even though it's supposed to be the Tomato Girl makeup, we're just gonna call it the Pretty Girl makeup. Basically the style is the same, but I feel like because I changed the lenses and the lashes and the hair, it looks like a completely different look. Over on my Instagram, on my channel, you guys voted for me to redo the makeup look, so I still wanted to get the look out for you because it already has been edited, so I hope you guys enjoy the look. But the main reason why I'm uploading this video is I'm applying to the Sephora squad. This will be the third time that I've applied to the squad. I think the first time I did it, all my channels are pretty small and I did not get enough testimonials, but hopefully third time's a charm. I really love Sephora's inclusivity and how they make their products so available to so many people. They're in so many countries and I feel like they help tell so many different stories. I got my first foundation match at Sephora. I bought my first eyeshadow palette from Sephora, so it would just be amazing if I could also join their squad. So I'm going to put my link down below where you guys can leave me a testimonial of like something that I've helped you with as being a makeup artist or any of my tutorials. I really would appreciate if you guys could go to the link and leave me a testimonial. That would really help me out so much, and it would help enable me to make more videos for you guys because I know you guys love my tutorials. So I want to make sure that I can get the best product recommendations out for you guys and be able to do this full time. So I really hope you guys go ahead and leave me a little testimonial, and if you would really like to see a weirder version of the Tomato Girl makeup, go ahead and keep watching. And then another quick announcement, I feel like this is just a day of announcements. For the next 30 days in September 1st to the 30th, I will be uploading a new makeup look over here on YouTube, as well as my other social medias, but the full tutorials will be out. This is the first look from day one. This is kind of a recreation of something I've already did, if you can like tell what it is. It's a little different because obviously my hair is different. However, I really didn't like the way I did it the first time, but I really hope you guys enjoy this video and are excited for my 30 days of makeup. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel just before we hop into this video. You know when all of the videos are uploaded in September. I really love you guys so much, so let's head to this tutorial. I'm gonna first go and pop in the OLENS Russian Smoky lenses in the shade brown. As I've mentioned before, I am an OLENS partner, so I will be having my discount code as well as a link to these lenses down below. And if you have a prescription and you're worried about whether or not you can get lenses in prescription, these go to -8. I'm really excited so I can wear them because my vision's very poor. I'm gonna quickly pop on the Cica Daily Soothing Mask by VT Cosmetics. Since I've already cleansed my skin, this is the next step in my moisture retention skin prep extraordinaire. And I just like to let this on my face. It really helps just like bring out the best of my skin. I'm gonna let this sit on for 15 minutes, and when it dries, I'll be right back. This is dry, and I'm just gonna rub in any excess. Sorry if the lighting's a little wonky. I'm like trying a new film setup, so the natural light is coming in and I'm filming earlier in the day, so we'll just have to deal with it. First step of skin prep, going in with the La Roche-Posay Thermal Water. Get that spread on the skin. To help with the moisture retention, I just want damp skin when I put all the other products on top of it. Then I'm gonna go in with Tears Milk Skin Toner. I really like using this stuff. It feels so nice on my skin. Sometimes it feels like my skin is like crying out for moisture, and this literally just like quenches it. Then I'm gonna go in with the CosRX Snail Mucin. I like to take 3 pumps and then just kind of like apply directly over top of where I put that tear toner. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this dark correcting booster serum by the number 7. I like putting this over any place that I have discolorations, which is typically my cheeks because I have a couple of acne scars. I try to just like go over my burn scar. I'm trying to make that go away as quick as I can. Then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of How Wonders Black Rice Eye Cream. I have it in Korea, I can try it. Bakuchill. I don't know. Bakuchill eye cream. Typically just use my ring finger, but I think I put too much on there. I use my ring and my middle finger to massage that in. I'm gonna go in with the Cosrx Snow Mucin. I just like going in with like one finger to dip in there, and it's typically enough for the whole bottom part of my face. I'm gonna go back in with a little more for my forehead and just use one hand to smooth that into my face. Then I'm just gonna pop on a little lip oil by Rude Cosmetics. I think this one is Peach Refresh. So I'm gonna wait again just about 15 minutes for this all to soak into my skin. Now that my skin prep is all dried in, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Bear With Me spray to prime my skin. Then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Get a little of that on my cheeks and my forehead, my nose and my chin. Go in with my fingers to smooth that into my skin. And this is such a nice base for the rest of my makeup to go over top of. Then I'm gonna use the Shiseido Butter Glow Stick in Herb Sugar. And I'm gonna put this on all of the high points of my face. Then go in with my fingers to blend all of that in. To color correct, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Medium Beige. I'm gonna just concentrate this over all of my discoloration and really try to cancel that out. To blend out around my face, I'm going to go in with this BK Beauty 110 brush and use the really dense fibers to buff this into my skin. And I will have these brushes linked down below. And under my eye, I'm going to take the BK Beauty 113 brush. I feel like this one is more angled to use around my eye, and I feel like it helps get the product exactly where I want it. To conceal, going in with the Milani Concealer in Perfect in the shade Warm Tan. And I'm just going to put this over anywhere that I think just needs extra coverage and help to sort of like end any discoloration. Then back in with that 110 to blend out around my face, and 113 under my eyes, and pat that in to blend it. For my foundation, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in the shade Honey. Go in with 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna take a thin layer on my Shop Me's makeup spatula and apply that to my cheeks in a nice even layer. Going to go in with this BK Beauty 106 brush to blend that in, and I'm just gonna use this to buff it into my skin, but I'm just bouncing over top of my skin as well. I don't want to like do circular motions. I'm just patting around a circular area. And make sure you blend the foundation down your neck just to make sure there's not any lines of like demarcation between your face and your neck. I'm gonna just use that method just to blend the rest of my foundation into my skin as well. To contour, I'm going to go in with the Milani Cheek Kiss in the shade Spicy Season. And I'm gonna be as light as I can on the contour, while still making sure I add some definition to my face. And just hitting my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline, and under my lip. And going in and adding some around my nose. And feather that color up into my brow. To blend out the perimeter of my face, going to go in with this BK Beauty 101 brush. And I feel like I'm gonna say this every time I say that every time I use this brush, but I really love how dense this brush is. Like, that's already blended. You don't have to do much with this brush in order to blend out an area that you want blended. And when you're blending out your neck contour, you want to make sure you bring a little bit of that color down just to blend it into your neck as well. To blend out my nose contour, I'm going to go in with this L'Amour Angled Shader brush and just pat along the sides of that nose contour to blend it. And blending out your contour is really easy. You just got to know where you want it to be and where you want it to blend into. And I'm really just trying as hard as I can to blend that into the foundation. And I will clean up the center with the concealer. To highlight my face, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. And I'm going to use this to bring some light to the center of my face. How my eyes seem more angled around the sides. Highlight my upper lip, my chin, around the sides of my nose. Some of my forehead to bring attention to that. And then I'm going to just go down my nose and along the sides of my nostrils. Then just use that thicker brush around the sides of my face to blend that out. And it's so nice. Everything like blends out in like a second. Just remember when you're blending, you're just patting and moving your brush around in the area that you want blended. On the center of my nose and blend out under my eye with that 113 brush. For my cream blush, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Camo blush in the shade Coral Crush. And from what I remember, I put this blush like everywhere on the front of my cheeks. Repeat that on the other side. Put some of that on my chin and my nose as well. And a little on my forehead. To blend that out, I'm gonna go in with the BK Beauty 107 brush. I'm just gonna start blending in an area where I don't want other product. Forehead second, some on my nose, blend out the cheekies, and just concentrate that on the front part of my cheek. And maybe draw it back a little and connect that with my nose for now. To set all my creams, I'm going to go in with Milani Make It Last Original. To set my contours, I'm going to go in with the Kaleido Symphony Contour Trio in the shade Tan. I'm going to go into the 2 contour shades and then go over everywhere I put that contour to set it and blend it a little more into the rest of my face. Personally, I like mixing the 2 shades together because I feel like it gives me a really nice neutral contour shade. Don't forget to set your lower lip, and remember it helps to make your lip look fuller. To set my nose contour, I'm going to go in with the Zorea Angled Shading Brush. Use that same 2 shades to just add more definition around the sides of my nose. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the YSL All Hours Hyper Finish in Translucent. I'm going to go in with this triangle puff, amp along in there. Use that mainly under my eye at first, and then around the sides of my mouth, and blend out my lower jaw. Make sure I set along my nose. I'm gonna go in for some more product and using that to set my forehead. For my powder blush, going to go in with Kaleido's Mono Blush in the shade Sanguine. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush I got from the same set that I use as my powder bronzer brush. I'm gonna concentrate that again along the front of my cheeks in like a C shape. Some on my chin and my forehead, and then on my nose. Then I'm gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Pink Glow. Take that on this Morphe M510 brush. I'm gonna highlight pretty high on my cheekbones, on my upper lip, and do that false, deep Cupid's bow. My chin, the upper part of my nose bridge and forehead, and some on the tip of my nose. I'm gonna go back in with a little more of the Milani Make It Last. For my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. And I brought you in a little closer. I'm gonna outline along the bottom part of my brow and make the arch as flat as possible. Brush those hairs up and then do a line connecting the middle of my brow with the tail. And then in the front, just feather the brow hairs upward. And just use your spoolie to try to like get rid of any imperfection that you might cause. And with that same product, I'm gonna go in and create the bottom layer of some faux freckles. On my cheeks, I'm just gonna do circular motions around where I want the freckles to be. And I want them to be up pretty high on my cheeks. When I'm satisfied with the way they look, I'm just gonna use my finger to blend that out. And I'll repeat that to the rest of my face. Then I'm gonna go in with the Milani Waken Brow to add some detail and definition to the tail of my brow. And just do some light hair strokes and just keep it to the last part of the brow. Then I'm going to use it to do the top layer of my faux freckles. Do some dots all over where I put that bottom layer, but concentrating it towards the middle of my face. And just make sure I pat that out when I'm satisfied with the density. Then I'm going to go in and fill in some moles. For my eyes, I'm going to go in with the Flower Nose Strawberry Rococo Series Shams Misty Rose palette. I'm going to first go in with this tan shade. I'm going to put that all over my lid and along my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with this pink shade. I'm going to put that along the outer third of my lash line and I'm just pat it in to blend it. I'm going to go in with this light shade. Just use that to highlight my lower lash line along the sides of my nose and a little under my eye as well. For my eyeliner, I'm going to go in with Perry Para's Ink Thin Brush Liner in the shade Black Noir. And I'm just trying to do as thin as a wing as possible without messing up too badly. Sometimes you mess up and that's okay. I'm trying to draw like more downward liner, but just a very small wing. And just make sure I add some definition along my inner corner. Like a little baby definition. I'm going to curl my lashes using my Shiseido Lash Curler. Then I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Unlack Mascara in the shade Ultra Black. Do a couple of coats to my top and my bottom lashes To line my lips, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner in the shade Gone Burgundy. Now I'm going to overline my upper lip and make it very rounded. Extend the side just past my lower lip and connect it inwards. Blend that shade in a little bit. Just make sure the top matches on both sides. For my lower lip, I'm going to tuck in the lip and overline it. It can look nice and full. And again, just feather that colored inwards. Then I'm going to go in with the Alicia Lip Hug in the shade Hour and do a really nice coat to the top and bottom of my lips to stain them. After letting that sit for a second, I'm going to go in with the 3CE Blur Water Tint in the shade Coral Moon. And I'm going to concentrate that to the center of my lips and blend it out a little. And don't forget your top lip. So the makeup is complete. I'm going to go fix my hair a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, so no, tell me that this isn't literally the cutest look I've done. Oh my god, I feel so adorable. I'm going to look at myself in the viewfinder. I feel like I maybe should have gone with a pair of darker lenses, but I really like the way that the eye color goes with the makeup. I feel like it looks really sweet and cute. And again, I'm very happy with how this turned out. This one took me a little while to film, but I feel like the final results are definitely worth it. So let me know what you guys think of this look. Go ahead and give me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see when I upload next, and then turn on that post notification so I can end up in your little like post notification box. All of the links to all of my other socials will also be down below, as well as my Kindle Vella series. That's going to be linked down below as well. And I'm really sorry that the lighting has been so wonky. Like, I'm trying a natural lighting method. I don't think I'm going to do that again, but it is what it is at this point. And remember to subscribe to the channel so you can see all the rest of the looks. There will be a new video up on Wednesday, and let's cue this montage.